What is up, everybody? It is Wick here. I'm at thrift stores looking for things I can buy and sell on eBay. You can see there I dropped a KitchenAid blender at Goodwill. Destroyed it. First time I've ever done that I can remember, so lost a $60 blender there, but I found this Nerf gun new in the box before I dropped the KitchenAid blender, so gonna make some good money on that. And I found some shirts. And I find this dinosaur. This thing is weird looking. I determined it's a puppet and it's worth a decent amount of money. So I picked that up as well. We also got a little robot here. These things are not really worth it. There's certain ones that are. I think there is one good one and then a bunch of copies. So this one's just a cheaper one. No remote or anything either. Also, right next to it, I saw one of those Noah's Ark Fisher-Price toys. Not really worth it without the figures. That one was just the Ark. I see this plush, and it's old. It's big. It's interesting. Wasn't sure exactly what it is. Just dropped a plush. Thank goodness those don't shatter. But here, I'm checking the tag, and I already forget what it was exactly, but I do look it up. I do a Google lens and determine it's not worth a whole lot. It's not selling very fast. And just decide to leave it. I don't need another just, low dollar item that's going to sit. There I am looking it up, and somebody bought it like right after I walked away. So I'm sure she was happy to find it. But over here I see something that I can make some money on. And this is a door handle, the quick set ones. And it was only $5.99, it looks like there. So should be able to sell that and make some money. In Home Depot or Lowe's, those things sell for like $100, $120 new. That one is new, so not bad. As always, if you see something on these shelves that I may have walked past that's worth some money, let me know. Got some clothing there in the cart that I picked up mostly for me. Every now and then you find something that fits. Actually, one of those items didn't fit. I put it back. Just looking around the thrift store, driving the cart around, checking out the shoes, see if we can find any good shoe deals. Goodwill is very hit and miss with the shoes. Sometimes they price them really high. They got a cart up front. They keep by the desk up there where they put all the high dollar shoes that they mark up. So these are considered the scraps, I guess, that they don't think is worth pricing up. But you can find some good stuff here. Here's a pair of Red Wing shoes. Now, the Red Wing is a great brand. However, the shoes here, they're not great. But I still have to look them up, so I grab them for now. But I do end up putting those back after I look them up. So not worth picking up. They just don't sell that great. Over here, I see something. This is something that was in the last video I mentioned I walked past. I didn't notice it that first day. But today, I see it here. This is a Wave by the Firm. It's some sort of, workout thing. People talk about on my videos where I walk past these, I don't really pay attention to them. So this one I looked up, and it was worth selling. I already sold it. I sold it for $50 plus shipping, and it sold pretty quick. So, yeah, I'll throw that in the cart for sure. New cart comes out, so got to go check it out. And I see something right away that I want. A vintage globe light. Some of these can be really good money. And, of course, it is kind of buried under this other stuff. The cord is. So I got to move some stuff. I'm trying to get it out there and almost ready to break something else there. That dish could slide off and break. So like I said, I don't think I've ever broken anything inside of a store before. So not something that happens a lot with me. I'm surprised just watching these videos how close I come to breaking stuff. But get the globe out successfully and buy it. It was only $4.99. Over here in some holiday stuff, I see these Peanuts Christmas glasses, and usually stuff like this is not great, but it wasn't priced super high, so I do look that up and determine I can make some money on it. So why not pick it up some nice glasses. And here I am. This is the next day in Goodwill. And same scenario, I'm carrying breakables without having a cart. Carts are so random. Sometimes I grab a cart, sometimes I don't. And yeah, here's a day I should have grabbed a cart. I usually just go grab a cart after I find stuff like this, but you know how it is. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you're sane and you grab a cart every time you go in so you don't break stuff. Here's something I spot that's interesting. Some sort of storage tower. I thought it was for CDs or cassettes at first. But then I determined it's for storage of stamps that you would use for like crafting or something. So look it up and it's definitely worth picking up. It's amazing how some things like that can be valuable and other things that look similar are not. It's just one of those things where knowledge helps, research helps. So I was able to spot that. I also see these dishes here, and I think they were like Temptations by Tara was the name on them. And I was looking them up, and I think there was a little bit of money there. It just was not looking good for this particular style. So I do end up picking or not picking those up. Here I am just doing a Google lens to do some research on it. Try to find at least the name so I can look it up on Google properly. They were selling, just not very fast. Here we are in a thrift store. I come over here and I see these Harley Davidson boots right away. And boots here are $1. They went up to $1.50 for boots. So I don't know if this was before they went up 50 cents, but who cares, right? And there was some decent branded boots. Here's some, I think they're Red Wings, and they had Doc Martens there. Unfortunately, they're in really bad condition, so I did not want to, even at $1, shoes are $1, boots, I don't know what they would have charged me, but even at the $1, I really don't want to mess with those because they're just in such bad shape. I couldn't sell them for much. Somebody would probably still buy them, maybe to refurbish them, but here's something that I've found multiple times. A Angry Birds Knock on Wood game. Games here are 50 cents, so that's an easy pickup, right? Can make some money on that. And at 50 cents, you can make money on a lot of these items. It's just that they don't sell that fast on eBay, so I want to pick up things that are actually going to sell, right? Here we are in another Goodwill. We got a Family Feud game. It's sealed and ended up passing on that. I can't remember why. Can't sell those on Amazon. That brand was probably why I passed it up and it wasn't selling great on eBay. More toys to look at. See a pumpkin under there. Here's this Barbie Coca-Cola doll. I know I meant to look that up. I can't remember if I did. Usually those aren't worth money though. There was another Coca-Cola item that I passed on. A crate with a chessboard on it. I'm pretty sure I got that in the video here. Probably seeing it in a second. But I looked it up, and there were some comps around $75, $80 in better condition. Shipping was really high. So, you know, when I see stuff like that, sometimes I buy it, sometimes I pass. In this situation, there it is right there. I end up passing on it. There's just some money to be made, just not enough to really make me want to make the purchase. So there's better items out there to find and flip, easier to ship items. So here we have some more stuff on the shelf. Nothing particularly great that I see worth picking up, but found some great things out thrifting today. Let's jump into the haul. I'll show you everything I found. Got some unique items today in this haul. Let's go over them. Start back here with the clothing I got. I got a couple vintage Michigan shirts, possibly never worn. Pretty cool graphics. There's one of them, and the other one here just has like a picture of an old team or something, but the tag is an old nutmeg tag. I don't think they're super valuable, but I only paid $3 a piece, so I think I can sell them for at least 20. I'll have to do some more research, see if I can find them. I also got that Under Armour sweatshirt because it's my size. I just bought it for myself. Wasn't marked up, so paid $5 for that. I got this pair of Harley Davidson boots, and they were only $1 at the thrift store. They're actually in pretty decent condition overall. However, I think it's this other shoe. This little decorative kind of strap they have on the back is loose, so I'll have to put some shoe glue on that. But still got a lot of tread, a lot of life left in them. Now, I didn't look these up because I'm not 100% sure. I thought they were kind of the same style I usually sell, but I'm guessing they're between $30 and $40 max. This is a pretty cool find. This is a quick set doorknob and handle set. This is new. Box is kind of beat up. Really, I don't even know if it's beat up. Just Goodwill put tape around it. But it was $5.99, and I know I've sold these before. Certain ones, certain styles, for around $100, over $100. There was one time I got, I think it was like 60 or 70, a big clearance deal at Lowe's from multiple stores. I made a lot of money selling them on Amazon. Those were good times. This one is looking more like $40, $50 plus shipping. I was seeing some sell for, so paying $6, I'll make some pretty good profit on it. Back here, I figured I'd try this. I've been getting a lot of comments in my videos where people see these different like exercise stepping devices, and they say, oh, I've sold that before for money. So I saw this one. It was $5.99. It's got the mat, of course, the board, and the DVD set. I looked it up. It looked pretty decent. I saw some selling between $50 and $60. Some of the ones listed have some crazy shipping prices on them because this is a longer item. I was hoping it would be 27 inches or less because it would fit in a box that I typically buy from Home Depot. I think it was 29 inches, so I'm going to have to Frankenstein probably two 15 by 12 inch boxes. Not a big deal. And if I ship it FedEx or UPS, it's going to be more affordable to ship. A lot of these people try to ship priority mail with something like this. It's like $60 or $70 priority mail to ship something like that. Don't do that. I'll probably try $49.99 since I can get the shipping cheaper than the ones listed, and we'll see how well it sells. It's called The Wave by The Firm, I guess is the company. Didn't really expect these peanut glasses to be worth picking up. They're $5.99. They appear to be new in box as far as I can tell. When I looked at the sold comps, I'm still seeing some sell between $30 and $50. They don't have a super fast sell-through rate or anything, but at $5.99, I'll put them on there for like $30 or $40 plus shipping. They probably sell around Christmas time since they're Christmas themed. Here's something, I don't know if I've found this before or I had it in a bolo video or something. I don't think I did. But I saw this, I'm like, oh, it's one of these things, even though I don't even know what it is exactly, some sort of dinosaur puppet. But in my mind, I'm like, these things are valuable. They're sought after. And I don't know where I got that information, but I looked it up and I'm like, whoa, yep. Selling between $40 and I think even $60 I saw some sell for. This is in really good condition. I don't think they're actually, licensed off Jurassic Park, even though that kind of looks like the symbol. I think they just copied it. It's made by Wow Stuff. Oh, this is actually Jim Henson Studios. So that's probably why it has value. I see there on the tag. I wasn't aware of that. So yeah, I'll probably price that about $50 plus shipping, I imagine, and it should get a sale. Here's another thing I decided to look up because I've heard of the brand before. This is called Close to My Heart. They make like crafty stuff, and some of the craft storage things can actually sell for big money. It seems like I saw some selling for over $100. Now this particular one, I saw one sell for around $40 plus shipping. I paid $4.99 for it, so I'm just going to price mine, $39.99 or something like that, right? Plus shipping. Nice and small. It should be able to make some decent profit. Also at the thrift store, I picked up an Angry Birds, knock on wood. I've sold a lot of these on Amazon for around $60, complete and in good condition. This one was 50 cents at the thrift store. Now, I'm assuming, I haven't checked, but recently Amazon restricted a lot of brands from Mattel and Hasbro. I don't know if it was Amazon or if it was Mattel and Hasbro that, contacted Amazon and wanted them restricted. So without having like permission from Hasbro and Mattel, Amazon will not let you sell stuff on there. So I'm guessing this is still one of those games that I can't sell anymore on Amazon, which is a shame because I've made hundreds of dollars on Angry Bird stuff on Amazon over the years. Good news is at 50 cents, you can still sell these on eBay for like $20, maybe even $30 complete. I've sold so many, I opened it up and it's complete. As long as all the cards are there. I didn't count the cards, but I have plenty of extra cards if one's missing, so I should be able to complete it. I make, at this point, we'll just say at least $15 if I'm selling it on eBay. A decent thrift store find. I got this Wagnerware skillet. This was $5. I almost missed it. It was tucked into like a random shelf, you can see there. Wagnerware Sydney 0. This is a nice one. It is kind of rough. It has some wear on it. I'm not going to do any cleanup on it, but in really good condition. These can sell for $75, $80, this particular one. I'm guessing I'm going to sell it for like $25 plus shipping. Even if I sell it for 20 plus shipping, Wagnerware stuff, very popular. Should be able to sell it. This is a really cool find. This Nerf gun in box, and I saw it and I'm like, well, it'd be great if this is new. And I saw here that the tape seal was loose, and I popped it open here. I guess I can go ahead and pop it open. It's gonna be hard to see. I don't want to mess up anything, but it is new in there. It's zip tied, still on the cardboard there. So looked it up. I saw one listed new for $100 and like $175 or something like that. Looking at the comps, I saw some sell for about $75. Another one for like 50 or 60. I'm guessing I'm pricing this $69.99 plus shipping. It should sell at some point, being brand new. Even pre-owned, I think they sell for like $25, $30. So back there, I got a couple brand new Kohler faucets at Lowe's. These are marked down from like $175 to like 38, something like that. Basically selling these on Amazon, I'm going to make about $60 a piece on them. So $120 there pretty easily. Even selling these on eBay, they would be a bit slower to sell, and for less money, you still would make pretty good profit on them. Any kind of like Kohler faucet that you're getting at 75% off, usually you can profit on. Here is a very awesome globe. This just came out at a Goodwill. It is a globe that lights up, and it was only $4.99, so of course I just bought it immediately. It's in good condition. I was looking up comps. It's not like a super good one. Some of these can sell for over $100. It does seem like I saw this exact one to sell for $100, but there was a lot of them selling anywhere between $30 and $50. I'm probably going to just price it $39.99 plus shipping. We'll see if it sells. Certainly not going to leave that for $4.99. But there it is, everybody. That's my thrifting haul for today. Should be some pretty awesome profit. Before you leave, I'm going to ask you to hit the like button, subscribe, do all those things for me. I'd really appreciate it. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Until next time.